guys, welcome to my house tour. It's Thursday and this is a special day of the week that we're trying to upload extra content for you guys. So we asked our sponsors, although we're trying to come up for a better name for them, but we asked them how they wanted me to film my house tour and what things they wanted to see me do. So they answered that on a special poll available to just our sponsors. You can find out more about that below. We're doing it in the format that they requested today. Danny. Oh my god, you're not a blue.
Okay.
You're so not like a cuddly dog.
This is awkward.
Okay, bye. Sorry, buddy. You're too noisy. So this is pretty much the entryway to my house. This is the front of my house. So we have the main door here, and then behind me is just a closet that we keep lots of coats in. And the panel came cracked when we got this house, unfortunately, so I still have to fix that at some point in my life. And then on the wall here is one of these baskets that Kelsey actually gave me. And I hung it on the wall, and it has all of our like scarves and hats and mittens and stuff like that. So let's go this way. Okay, I know. All right, so this is our living room, and this is probably my favorite part of the entire house, my favorite room. It's probably the room that we put the most work into making it look the way it does today. So this mirror came with us from our old place, and it's from IKEA, and I love the shape of it, how the bottom sticks out a little bit farther. And the whole vibe kind of this place is white, plus these wood tones and some blacks. So it fits in really, really well. And a tip is that mirrors make spaces look so much bigger. So if you have a small room, pop a bunch of mirrors in there and it looks huge. And then over here we have this lovely bay window, which is nice. It brings in so much light during the day. And I have this monstera plant on the windowsill, and he is just blossoming. And I'm gonna put you outside. Come on, come here, wanna go outside? Okay, bye. So these plants are really easy to take care of, I find. So if you're looking for an easy to take care of plant, get one of these, they look awesome. And then behind me is my big figgy that came from our old place as well. It's a good way to fill up this whole corner that was kind of empty. And then below it is Danny's little space. This is his crate. This is where he sleeps. He loves it. So behind me is our little TV console media area. We hung the TV on the wall instead of having it on the stand, which it was on earlier. And I just feel like that looks so much nicer. It's a really easy design tip. If you just hang your TV on the wall, it looks so much more like legit and designed. This TV console is from IKEA a long time ago. I'm not sure if it's still available. And then on it, we just have a bunch of random things. This is a really cool film reel that my mom gave me a couple years ago, and I love it. I actually don't know what's on it, so something I would love to find out eventually, maybe this can be a video, is finding out what's on this film reel. And then we have our record player, which we play records from the wall. I will show you afterwards. On the wall are these giant swinging lights, and I love them so much. They're from CB2. I'll link anything that I can below if you want to check out anything. I just like having my floors empty if possible, so these are great because they're on the wall, they're out of the way, but they're also a statement piece, which is really cool. People ask me about them all the time. So over here is kind of our chill zone. We have this giant rug on the floor that came from West Elm a couple years ago. The only thing to note is that it sheds a lot. We've had it for over a year now, and there's still carpet fluff everywhere. I swear that I vacuum up my carpet more than I ever do dog hair or anything else around my house. But it's worth it because I love it. It's so fluffy, and the more you walk on it, even though it is white, like I like that lived in look. It just feels like part of the house. That's my vibe, I guess, is like lived in, but also stylish and like useful. Over here, we have this giant couch, which also was from IKEA, and it's like the best purchase ever because it was really inexpensive for a couch, but it's so wide, so it's great for like hanging out with friends or your loved one. It's just so comfortable and big, but it's also low, so it doesn't feel like it's taking up as much space as it actually is. We have these two massive pillows here that I actually got custom recovered by someone on Etsy. I said, I have these huge pillows, can you make me covers for them that match my couch? And they did an awesome job. And this coffee table was actually a find off of one of those sites like Kijiji. So I don't know where it was from originally, but I'm super happy with it. We got it for a really good deal. And then over here is actually the newest addition to our house. I'm just gonna sit in everything I talk about. It's this big, I wanna say armchair, but it kind of doesn't really have arms. So just chair in general. And I was looking for something that was this color of brown for so long, but everything that's this color and vibe is real leather, and I try not to do real leather. But this is from Structube, and it's not real leather, even though it looks like it. And it's extremely comfortable, and it just like, I don't know, it was a good addition to this room because we needed more seating. Come with me. So this wall, you actually may have seen in the vlogs because I kind of vlogged my mini process of putting it up and all that. So it's basically the wall of records because you saw the record player earlier. I'm not a huge fan of art or like wall art. I don't know, there's not a lot that I really like that I would want to put on my walls, but records or things that are actually useful are my favorite things to use as like wall art. Like mirrors also I use instead of art because they kind of serve a purpose. So these shelves are just like IKEA shelves. It's kind of hard to tell. I tried to do an accent wall on this wall. It's a little, trust me, I know. I had the chip in my hand and it looked a lot more like brownie, almost. The color was like clay or something, so I thought it'd be more like that chair but lighter. It's not, it's almost like purple. I'm having an internal struggle.
No, it just looks like gray.
Okay. We couldn't put a lot here that was too big because we walk this way a lot, so anything that took up too much space would just be annoying. So that's why we have this and I'm really happy with it. Oh, and I guess, well, I don't know if I need to talk about these, but the lights in the house, I pretty much switched out all the lights. I talked about this in a vlog too, just because I didn't like the ones that came with the house, so I switched them all out. Moving on. So this is kind of our dining space. It's small, but there's just 2 of us in this house, so we don't need a huge table or anything. You guys, I'm sure, know this table because we made it in a video. If you haven't seen that yet, I'll link it. I love it. It's like the perfect fit for this whole house. Say that I love everything so many times in this video because I do. These chairs are all mismatched black chairs that I got from various places, but I think they all work together really well. And below it, I have this black faux fur rug that I think just completes the whole space. And just to note that all the rugs in my house are faux and all the plants in my house are real. If you guys, again, have watched the vlogs, you would know this and you would know the struggle of getting this light because I switched it out like twice because I didn't know what I wanted. But this light ended up being from LT Market, and if I can link it, I will. Back here in the corner is our guitar wall. Austin plays guitar really well. I have to say so myself. And also, this goes back to me talking about how I don't like wall art, but I like arty things that serve a purpose. So I like these on the wall because they're actually useful, but they look really cool at the same time. And then this giant floor-length mirror was almost like an accident. So we brought it from the old place, and you guys will see later I have a massive mirror upstairs. So I was gonna actually just get rid of this mirror because I didn't think I needed it. And I just had it on this wall because I was trying to think of who I could give it to. And then someone came over and said, oh, I really like that mirror there. It like makes the space look big, so I just left it. So in my last place, you guys saw that I made that massive desk in my home office, but since moving here, we've actually, as you guys know, Thursday video, we've been working a lot more in the office and producing more stuff for you guys. So I've been working a lot less from home, so I don't need nearly as much space in my office as I did before. So I downsized that a ton and just got this wall desk that fits my computer, and really this is all I need, and it's so good that it doesn't take up much space, and it fits perfectly in this random little corner in this room. It was almost meant to be, you know? So this is my kitchen. I don't have a ton to say about it because it's a kitchen. It works like a kitchen. But if you guys remember me struggling and complaining about my last kitchen in my old place because it was like a 1/10 of this size and had no windows. This is a major improvement and it's great. Lots of windows, so much storage now. Everything's bigger, the fridge is bigger, so I have no complaints about this space. This is like, this came on the wall. It's like a remote control to something, and I, to this day, have no clue what it's for. I forgot to ask the previous homeowners what it does. I've pressed all the buttons, I've switched the battery, and it doesn't do anything to my knowledge. So if you guys have a remote like this in your house, tell me what it's used for, because I would love to know. So we're on this side of the kitchen now. As you can see, this was the entryway. This whole floor is kind of like a big circle that goes through the kitchen, which is really handy. This is really cool. This is a giant paper roller. I'll link where I got it from below, and like it's so simple, but it's designed so well, and I have had this pinned on my Pinterest for like years because I've loved it so much, but it is a little expensive. So they had a Christmas sale that was like amazing. So I just did it and I bought myself one, and I'm so happy with it. We use it to write grocery lists and stuff on it. And it really was a good fit for this wall. It's pretty empty on its own. Over here is Danny's little eating area. And then on this windowsill, I have some cactuses that I'm not great with cactuses. They kind of are living, I don't know. I do big plants really well, small plants. They don't like me, I don't like them. So they're just hanging out there. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know, sorry cacti. So down here is our little hallway to our back entrance. On this wall, we just have some frames that were also in our old place with Polaroids of like memories that were special to us and events that happened. I need to switch those out because I'm looking young in some of these photos. And then over here is just where I keep my keys and Danny's leash. These are these really cool like hooks, but they're also kind of artsy. I like things on the wall that are purposeful and artsy. I'm gonna say it.
We get it.
You get it, you get it. And then over here is just our washroom. It's a standard washroom, looks like a washroom. It's funny in here because I feel like I tried to put my vibe into everything in this house, but some things I just couldn't change, and one of them is this countertop and wooden combo. Like, it's nice, don't get me wrong, but it's not my style. But I am nowhere near like the level of switching out countertops and cabinets and sinks. So maybe one day, but for now this is staying like this. Like, whatever this vibe is. Yeah, it's a bathroom. Ow. Okay. And then I'm not gonna really show you in my shower because it's a shower, but this is funny. I wanted to talk about these. So in my old place, I actually like, what's the word? Like depotted my shampoos and body washes and conditioners into these giant like apothecary-esque bottles. And I had them on a wooden tray that we actually DIY'd recently. But when we moved here, this shower came with this recess in it, and it's the perfect size for 3 of these bottles. I couldn't believe it. It was kind of meant to be.
The reason you bought the house.
The reason I bought the house is because my shampoo fit really well in the shower. Let's be honest, it's the only reason. All right, so this is the top of my staircase, and basically it's this little landing here that has a closet at the end. I'm not gonna show you in it because it's messy. And then we have 2 bedrooms. One is a guest bedroom / I made it my changing room, and one is our bedroom. So let's start over here. Whoa. Okay, so in here, we don't have a lot of closet space, so I decided that I would take this room over that's not really being used and turn it into kind of my giant walk-in closet in a way. So these big dresser units are from IKEA. You saw me building them in a vlog and it took me forever. And then over here on this wall, this is one of my other favorite things in this entire house, and it is this giant mirror. It's from LT and it's like 5 feet by 5 feet. It's huge, it takes up this whole space, but it's really good for like selfies or just getting dressed. And it's really good for making this room feel big. And then over here, so on this side, this is our guest bed. So it's a day bed that actually expands to twice as big if you need to fit more than one person on it. And then when it's collapsed like this, it's just like a small little accent bed, which is really nice. And then you guys ask me all the time about this chair. If it ever shows up in a picture, I always get so many comments on it. This chair was actually thrifted, so I don't really know where it was from originally, but all the time I see chairs like this on like Kijiji or sites like that, people are always getting rid of them. So if you just keep your eyes open on places like that, I'm sure you'll find one. This lamp here actually was from Walmart, but there's no light bulb in it. It's kind of just turned into a decorative lamp at the moment. That's kind of about it. I have this agave plant that's doing really well. Gives me California vibes, you know? They have big agaves there.
Oh, yeah.
There's just some perfumes here and various little decor-y things. So if we go this way across the hall, we go into our master bedroom. So this is Austin and I's bedroom, basically. It's kind of very similar to our old bedroom because we just kind of brought all the furniture over to this house. We have, again, our TV hung on the wall because I just think it makes everything look a little more designed when it's hung. This like wicker bench actually was from IKEA, and I was surprised because it's very stylish. Even though IKEA is stylish, it's like stylish for IKEA. That's kind of under here, just housing our alarm clock and lights and stuff like that. And then over here is our bed. This bedding is from Anthropology, and I love it. And amazingly, owning this for over a year, we managed to keep it white, having a dog and everything. So I give this duvet cover a good rating because it's held up very well. And you guys will notice that we don't have a lot of pillows or anything extra on this bed because making the bed is such a chore for me. So if I don't have a lot of bedding to make, then it's really easy to do. That's how I like to live my life. Work smart, not hard. And then on the wall are these little sconces. These were from West Elm, and they actually didn't come with a cord, but I rigged them up to work with a cord because I was super impatient and didn't want to wait for an electrician to come help me install these. And then these nightstands, Austin actually made. He's very talented, but they fit better in our old place. This one's actually too wide for this space, so it's sideways at the moment, but I'm gonna get him to cut it.
Or you could cut it.
I could cut it too. I know how to do those things. If I messed it up, he'd be upset, so I'm not touching that. This plant as well was from our old house. This is actually, fun fact, the oldest plant that I have in this house. I got this back when we did a video collab with Crown Flora talking about plants and how to keep plants alive, and I got this plant that day, so it's been with me the longest. When did my baby plant grow so much? You're so old. And also, I guess I did mention that that room was my kind of clothes area, so I let Austin have this room since he has like half the wardrobe that I have, so maybe less. He gets this dresser unit and then this closet that doesn't have a door, but that's okay. He's not that messy, so this is his area. And I guess that's another thing to note, talking about my thought process when I was designing this house, is obviously I don't live here by myself. I live with Austin, so a lot of the things I do, I like to think, like, would he enjoy that too? I couldn't make the house like all white and minimalist and totally my style. I have to think of him when I'm designing as well, and I think I did a good job. He really likes the house too. He loves the living room, so props to me. Well, that's it. That's pretty much my house. We have a basement that I didn't really show you because honestly, there's nothing really going on down there. We have a second guest bedroom that looks pretty much identical to the guest bedroom in my old house. So if you want to see that, I will link that as well. You can go watch that. Maybe one day I'll make over the basement and that can be another video. And let me know if you'd like to see that. But that pretty much sums up my house. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This house, I mean, means a lot to me. It feels a lot like home, even more so than my old place did. Like I said, I will try and link anything below that you can buy or any of my furniture that you want to check out more about it. Thanks for tuning into Thursday videos, guys. We're trying to put out a lot more content, which is really exciting. If you want to support us even further, you can click that sponsor button below. If you're not seeing it, it's not available in every single country. And if you're on your mobile and you're not seeing it, try desktop because sometimes it doesn't work on all phones. But I would love for you guys to learn more. If you have any questions about it, ask us below. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we will see you on Sunday. Bye.